Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming and welcome back to Transport Fever. This is the Train Fever Industrialist series where we try to connect up all the industries on the map and supply at least one town on the map of the 7 that we have here with at least 60% of all of the industrial and commercial goods. We, of course, because of the Train Fever achievement, cannot use anything other than trains. So, yeah. And I never did get a chance to check to see if I actually set flat terrain. But the game definitely is trolling me with this map generation because this is definitely not a flat map by any means. Flat is like flat. Flat is like the water. There's not that much in the way of waves, so yeah. Yeah, about that. So, with that in mind, I did spend quite a bit of money off screen. We had construction costs in 1904 of about $6.69 million in rail. We had about 721k in stations, and I ended up misplacing a station. I put a passenger station down here when it should have been a rail station, if I'm not mistaken. Or, no. Stations, yep. I put a passenger station here by mistake when it should have been a freight station. So basically what I have is that I have this loop here. This actually connects onto here. And this, I end up spending millions of dollars on a tunnel. Double tracked, although I don't actually, yeah, it can be double tracked. It kind of has to be double tracked if I want to run multiple trains, and I did not put up signals. Yeah, about that. Let's just connect up a couple signals. We are going to put one there, one there, one there, one there. And we are going to put one right there. And we are going to, like that, one like that. So basically what's going to happen is, as I described, let's get the industries on. We are going to have a line running from here to here, over to here, and over to here, which is going to be boxcars. So we are going to be able to supply machines and food up into Heywood, as well as tools. We will, on the other way back, connect up the plastics, and actually we'll also stop in Waltham. Yep, about that. And we are going to be setting up this rail line here, bringing livestock down to the farm, and then supplying Melton, and then coming back up here to supply that. And we have that. I don't think I need the other side line quite yet, but I did want to get this link set up, and I ended up running this as well, just so that I had it, and stuff. And I had to make a rail crossover, which caused the rail here to get a little bit wonky. I might be able to take that out and rebuild it, possibly. So about that. Melton has a decent demand. We have lots of people waiting here. Wow, 48 and 20. We might want to think about another couple trains or larger capacity. 54, this is raised up, so this is ticking up due to, of course, the passenger traffic. We only have 24 sitting there, and we have 28 sitting there. What I'm going to do, how much is this going to cost? Replacement, what is the frequency? Frequency is 11 minutes. We are making a profit of 97.3 million, 3.72 million last year on our oil line. And did this? Yeah, this was at 90% coverage, so I'm a little bit concerned that this is going to slow down, although at this point, it does not look like it's going to slow down anytime soon. But yeah, with that said, anything can happen. So what we are going to do, we are going to replace this out. Do I want to run an Atlantic, or do I just stick with the moguls for now? We are going to go 2 Cholesteries. We are going to replace now. $1.42 million. Let's borrow and say yes. So that brings us up to 25.5 million. I had borrowed up to about 28 million, and as you can see, we made $2.5 million profit right there. So I was able to pay off a chunk of my loans. So we have that taken care of. What I would like to do is we are going to run another mogul, bring the frequency down. Let's borrow another. And borrow. What is the value of this train? $1.97 million. Heywood to Mission Hampton. Now we are going to NA. This is going to Mission Hampton. There we go. It is picking up 32 passengers, and there's still 27 for the other direction. Really? Heywood, Mission Hampton, Broughton, Missionton, Hampton. Okay, I bet that. Well, we might as well lock these to the particular platforms just because reasons. So that increases the frequency to 8 minutes. We have a $193,000 profit on that line. And we got a lot of oil sitting there. You know what? I might just... Let's see, Mogul. And we are running 2 and 3. If we do a replace now, $2.78 million. Just to give us a little bit of extra capacity. I'm going to need... I'm not even going to be able to... Let's let time tick, shall we? Oy. Let's just cancel that. Vehicles. Can I just replace the single vehicle? Replace now. Yes, I can. Ooh. About that. Yep. Oh, I did not know that. Actually, that helps quite a lot. And we are going to do this one as well. Place now, not enough money. Let's borrow. Because we do not have to actually replace out the other trains on the line, the other two. Alright, you are bringing oil back. Let's hop aboard. And I just want to see if I can accumulate some money. Yeah, there's one of our other... That was hilarious. People crossing tracks. Freight train coming through. Alright, so I'm definitely going to want to smooth out this. Yeah, I'll bet that. eventually when I have more money, when I have lots of money flowing in, I have lots of, yeah, goods being produced and all that, then I can spend time making lines flat, making them look nice. And we come into the station. We have $1.97 million. You drop off 541K. So you pay for your upgrade in just on that load. 12 units of fuel. And we're up to $3 million. Let's repay it. We're down to a loan of $26.5 million. Of course, we're making a ton of money because we are on easy difficulty. So, about that. That's exactly how I want it to be. This is a challenge because we cannot use anything other than trains. So, this, yeah, easy difficulty just compensates for the fact that, hey, look at that. That connected up, so that provides even more coverage right there. And I feel like I want to, wow, really? All right about that. Yeah, we'll just leave that there. Actually, one thing I might want to do when I do have a chance to is raise this up to cross over there. Now with that said, I am going to want to have a boxcar line coming from here, bring in plastics over to here. But what I might just do is, yeah, run this a spur off like that. So it can drop off tools and machines here, come into here. And I might also run this into Mission Hampton. We have 600 and no we don't. All right. Let's let time tick. It is May. And we have made a profit of 184K this year. That's rather disappointing. We got a lot of oil sitting here. Wow, you have upgraded. You're seeing 182 potential. And you're only seeing potential of 84. You're seeing potential of 294. This is interesting. I would have expected this to be very quickly supplied and then this basically shutting down and not demanding. But it's upgraded to 200. Its production, 82, that's fine. You know, we could definitely send some oil from there into here, get plastics production. Now, what we want to do is set up a farm line into here. Now, we are going to want a spur line. And that's gonna look ugly, but I don't care. I will definitely be flagging this out when I have the actual money to spend. So about that. Depot. Buy trains. We're gonna go with the Mogul because reasons. Let's borrow a couple million. And we want to go with the standard boxcar. This is the old one. It expires in 1915. Interesting. Okay. It has 4 capacity. 5 tons versus 7 capacity. 5 tons and 4 capacity versus 10 tons and 7 capacity. This, if you have 2 of these, you'll actually get a better capacity to weight ratio. Although you'll have higher running costs. Although with that said, you are hauling larger capacities. I might be tempted to run these, although I'm not going to have these around much longer. 8 years. I could always edit them to have no lifespan, which I'll probably be doing in my European free play series anyway, so yeah, it is what it is. We're just going to run 2 boxcars. I'm going to go new line. We're going to go from here over to here, into here, and this is going to be TF. What is this? Melton Food. And we just want you to come back here. Broughton Halt. No, Broughton Farm. And we want you to wait until full load. And then what we like to do, do I run a line into Minchinhampton? For now, no. Although I am going to want to say weight unlimited. And you are saying line usage yes. Nice. So you are full up. There we go. And over here at the food processing plant, and we are just going to lock these platforms because of reasons. Actually, Waltham has, oh, that's right. And we have 3 units sitting at the farm. We are going to want to put a second train on the line, and we have $3.94 million. For now, we are just going to repay that. We're back down to $25 million of debt. $24.5 million. I want to wait until this is about probably 10 or 11 units. And where are you running right now? Yeah, you're already at the, or nearly at the farm. Let's put another mogul on the line, and I think I paid running costs for that. Alright about that. We're going to need to borrow some money. Probably not that much. Put 2 more melted food. Oh yeah, we do. And 304K. Nice. And we're down to 24.5 million in loans. And you have 12 units. And you'll be heading off. Actually, what we can do is we can set this to 1 unit. Alright, and what is our frequency at the moment? Our frequency is 5 minutes on this line, 144 seconds on that line, 8-minute frequency on that line. Almost $1 million profit on that line. Nice. Of course, with that said, we are running on easy difficulty, so now we have that train coming in, so we're going to hold off from buying another one. This is going to be dropping off, what was that, 300K worth of food? And you've picked up 14. You know what? We are going to... Yep, 304. Mogul. And 2 boxcars. Melted food. And you're heading back with 14 food. This brings this down to a 3-minute frequency. And you... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't have signals. Well, signals will definitely help. Plus, yep. We're going to put a signal there. We're going to put a signal there. We're going to do signal there. Actually, that is pretty much a one-way. Signal there. We're going to do a signal there. Do one there. And we already have one there. Alright, we just want to do the crossovers next. And where's my signals? You know what? Might as well extend that. $1.8 million, so let's repay some loans. And put a crossover there. All right, about that. $1.62 million. Let's repay a couple million. We're down to $22.5 million in loans, and I have a feeling that we've tipped over the point at which we are going to want to signal that. Although now, 400. Wow, that flipped around. We have probably gotten to the point where we are definitely past the sticky point, where we're now easily able to make quite a decent amount of profit. And this is going to be a one-way. This is a one-way. This is a one-way. That's a one-way, and that's a one-way. This, we're going to make that a one-way, and that as well a one-way. Yeah, these junctions we want to kind of make them one-ways. With these crossovers, we don't really need to. Yep, we're going to make that a one-way to prevent it from having or being able to go that way. Whoa, 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 no path? You should be able to go that way. There is absolutely no reason you can't go that way. I doubt it's because of this bridge is not connected. Unless it's because these are locked. No. Alright, so Broughton Farm. What is your issue? You're fine. We want them going that way. We want them going that way. Okay, you can go now. In Waltham, yeah, you should be on Terminal 3. You have to be Terminal 1. So you're coming in that way. You can go that way. Really? Oh. Yep, okay. That's the problem right there. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. You're trying to go to Melton Freight. Waltham. Alright, about that. Yeah, that signal did not have to be, or actually it shouldn't be a one-way signal. And we have $1.14 million in the bank. And it is July 31st, 1909. We have $21.5 million in loans, down to 21 million. And yeah, at this point we are definitely bringing in quite a bit of money. Of course, with that said, we are once again on easy difficulty. Yeah, about that. Wow, this is upgraded to 400. Really? Mission Hampton. You're up to 57 demand. You have 89% coverage. I wouldn't be surprised if, due to the frequency that we're running and the capacity of our trains, that what is our frequency? 144 seconds, which is almost every 2 minutes. So every month, every 2 months roughly, a train should show up here with about 21 units of fuel. We have a demand of just under 60, which is about 5 units per month. It stands to reason that within a few months we should be capped out, and this line should dry up until the next month. The line in general should have dried out a long time ago, but it hasn't. All right about that. $3.88 million, and that was in the month. Bother. I could have saved some loan interest, although it's only like I don't know how much, 21, it's only about 10k per. So the Verban's wagon, the open wagon, and the tank wagon. All right about that. We got 31 people sitting there. We got 45 and 16. Melton has 10% coverage, and we have another train coming in with 8 units. How does that affect things? Do I need to close that out? No, apparently not. Unless that is food for existing demand or previous demand. So we have 8 units sitting there, and we have 24 units sitting here. We are going to buy another mogul. We have lots of money rolling in. That is, of course, the point. We are going to go up to 3 boxcars and Melton Food. That will increase the frequency, although we do have another train coming in. Yeah, they'll space themselves out. So with all this money flowing in, we could actually start thinking about expanding into the other set of goods. Things are coming along quite well. We have 2 goods chains set up. We just need to bring the food into Minchinhampton. With that in mind, we might want to set up the line going from here into here, or running from here to here, and of course this line running here to here. So about that. It is 1910. Things are coming along quite smoothly. We have 4 units sitting there. Nice. And one has already left and picked up 14 units. 810K in the bank. Repay. So we've had rough incomes around $7.8 million. Although with that said, since we just started this lineup in this year, most likely what will happen is this will skyrocket. Although we are at the end of November and we have not really ramped up our income any higher than it was. Let's repay a couple million. Maybe we can repay another. Can we? 31st. Nope. Oh, we could have. So we're down to paying 160K in loan interest. We have a $16 million loan, so we've really brought that down. And actually $8.87 million in income, up from I think 7.86. So we added an extra $1 million of profit there. 703K on that one, 3.76 million on that one, 584K on that passenger line. So what is my next step? My next step is to potentially get into steel, because I kind of want to, yeah, about that. So we have iron over here, iron over here. We have coal over here and coal over here. We need to bring these over to one of these. There to there. Now with that said, we have coal here. Bring it this way. No, I have to bring it over there. There, over to there, and then back this way. I wouldn't really want to bring that out like that, so I might go around the town. I'd actually kind of like to use that. Yeah, about that. have to come this way. Actually, how was I doing it? I was going to go from here to here with my stake cars. There to there, up to there, there, and then back to here. I'll be able to reuse this, but I'm going to want to do something like this. Quite possibly. What I might do off screen is connect up this line here, extend this over here and up to here, possibly set up some freight stations. And actually, yeah, with the money I'm rolling in right now, what's probably going to happen is, yeah, I'm just going to set up all the stations off screen. Anyway, at this point in time, I'd like to say thank you for joining me for this episode of Transport Fever, Train Fever Industrialist. Thank you for watching. My name is Scott for SP Gaming. And as always, have a good day.